I'm just going to get into position. I think I'm in focus here. I can't really see very well because you're a bit far away. And I ain't got my readers and my glasses on. Okay, today I'm making Idgie Threadgoode soap, which I made before, but it's going to be a different design. And I'm going to use my slab mould today, breaking out this old baby. And links for that are down below if you want to purchase the mould for yourself, along with cutters and everything else. So today, Idgie Threadgoode so it's a honey scented soap. It's still a vegan soap because I don't use any animal derived ingredients in this soap. So no honey, no cream, no nothing. It's just going to be the fragrance that's honey. And on the top I've made some little hexagon shaped, looks like beeswax, but they're all cold processed soap. And I'm going to be using two colours. So I'm going to use an olive green clay and a yellow clay to get some kind of earthy tones and contrast. And then in between layers I'm going to use some mica, but I don't know which one yet. I think like a coppery or like a bronzy sort of tone, just to give a bit of contrast. And then on the top I'm going to put those hexagons. So stay tuned, and I'll go and grab what I need to get started. Okay, I'm just going to grab another bowl, because I'm going to be splitting off the two colours. So let's pour in the lye. This is pretty much room temperature, and this does fill this whole bottle. I'm just going to stick blend slowly so that it doesn't splash all over the top. So I'll do that now. Okay, that's emulsified nicely, so I don't want to do any more. So I don't want this to move too quickly. So let's pour off into this bowl about half. So then I want a big spoon, so I'm going to use this clay. This is one by New Directions. I've had this for ages, and this is the yellow clay. I'm nearly out, but there's still quite a bit left. So I don't want to use too much because they do darken a little bit more than you'd think. So then this is the olive green one, and I'm going to just put a smidge of that. If there's not enough contrast, then I'll find a mica out in a second. I did just also mix up a little bit of mica in oil, so I'm going to use a gold mica on the top, like I did when I made Mama Didn't Listen, So I Told the Bees. That was like one of the favourite videos that you guys have seen. So I'm going to put that on the top, and then here is my plate of like mini hexagon beeswaxy type things made out of cold processed soap and a gold mica. So I'm going to stick blend these up just slightly. So just been Snapchatting with my sister Natalie, which I've been telling her I'm making this today, and I sent her some of the score, like the music. You can find it all on YouTube. I've seen fried green tomatoes, like, I couldn't even tell you how many times. It's like, it probably is, other than Jaws, my all-time favourite movie, or one of them. So it just does something to me inside. So I was just telling her, and she said, yeah, it's got like really nice glowy feel about it. And the image that I have in my head is when Idgie goes to get the honey out of the tree, and she's wearing like these tan coloured like trousers rolled up with a beautiful white cotton shirt, her hair just casual to the one side. She just looks amazing, and her little boots, and it's got this beautiful glowy golden look to it. So that's the kind of look I'm going for with this one. So that was the yellow, and I'm just going to try the green. Just make sure we get a good contrast between the two, which I think we kind of have there. It's not really showing on film as far as I can see, but there is a contrast between these two. I think I'm going to use a little smidge more of the green, just so the contrast is definite. So just a bit more of that. Just a bit. Okay, that's it. That's the colours I'm looking for. It's like that. Just, yeah, really nice goldeny colour. Just loveliness. Okay, so I'm going to start, I think, with, if we go olive, yellow, olive, yellow, olive, olive, yellow, olive, yellow, olive. Yeah, I want 5 layers so that these can contrast on the top rather than being too close to that colour there. And in between I've got my gold mica here, and I'm going to be dusting the lines. So this is a lot more complicated than my usual soaps that I make, but nothing, it just is a little bit more complicated. So let's get the mould. I've marked out where I need to place my little things. So I'm going to, like, that's the bit I trim off an end piece, so I just have to remember. So I've marked out where the little hexagons are going to sit. So I'm going to use half of my fragrance, just put that there, so half my fragrance in here. So I want to use, what we got, 35 ml. Okay. I just needed a yellow scoop so I can do the layers. So because that's not setting up, I'm going to pour the rest of the fragrance into the other one. So thankfully that's going to stay pretty fluid. I mean, I'm going to have to get it a little bit thicker so I can do the layers, but it's not accelerating at the moment. So what I think I'll do, you know, so we can just leave that and I don't have to like thicken up all of it and I won't get the layers done. So I'll grab another, let's use this. Actually, let's not. Let's get 2 jugs and then we can do our layers and thicken up as we go. That's using your brain box. Hope I've got enough now. Let me stick blend this. Okay. Put that behind me for a second. Come back to you in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to start to pour this layer in. That's the first layer. God, it smells good. It's a real wholesome honey scent, this one. It's not like urine. You know, you get those like honey scents and you think, ew, that just smells like a toilet. You know, you get those like really icky ones. This isn't like that. It's like mega sweet. Mega sweet. Okay, so I'm going to dust my gold mica just lightly over the top. Blow it a bit so that it gets into all those nooks and crannies. And all over me, probably. Airborne particles. Okay, that'll do for now. That's it, that's setting up now nicely. Okay, may as well use the same jug. Okay, so let's get the next layer. stick them so we got it thick enough again. Okay, so I'm going to have to use my, oh god, really went proper there. Use this just to start these layers off. You have to go very gently so we don't cock it up. Okay, so that's that layer. I'm so glad this is a slow moving fragrance, otherwise this just would be really stressful. Okay, next layer of mica then. I'm going to bring you in closer so you can see better, because this isn't the best setup, is it? It is for me, but not for you. Hold on. Okay, now we're going to move on to the darker colour again. It's kind of thickening up. Actually, yeah, I'm not going to need to do that now. It's thickened up enough for me to just do these layers. So, let's go again. I'm going to go out of here looking like a disco ball. Okay, next one again. It's a beautiful consistency. The green has thickened up more than the yellow, but then we've used more clay in the green, so it's probably why. Well, it will be why, because it's the same fragrance in both sides, so that's what it is. Just move pretty fast. Let's just do that through it. Sounds like somebody's got a delivery. Okay. Chopstick before that thickens too quickly. So let's go through there a bit. This doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect, just good enough. So you see, now that that is on, you wouldn't even know that that topping was a bit of a bugger to get on there. See? Simple swirl through. Don't really want any big holes and gaps like that. Okay, that'll do. And then we're going to move on to our hexagons. So, placement is key here. Let's go. So, that's my bit that I chop off, so I'm just going to place these right in the middle and kind of push them down a bit. level if I can. Okay, I think we're done there. So I can go off now and I can go and do my product file for the labels because I've changed the design and some of the ingredients are different, so I've got to go and do that. Upload it to the portal, of course. We have to do this because we're still part of the EU at the moment. So that is Idgie Threadgoode. She be done. So she better not play up now. There we go. So I'll leave some pictures at the end. Well, you can't really see that. I'll leave some pictures at the end for you, and yeah, I'll see you in the morning for the cut. Oh, goggles off. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Hello everybody. Okay, I'm back to cut Idgie. And I've got to be quick because I'm parked out on the front and I'm only allowed an hour, and I think I've already been an hour. So from this window I can kind of see out onto the street, so I can see if traffic warden's on the way. So I'll just be quick. So what day are we at now? It's Wednesday. Or is it Thursday? Hang on. What day? Oh, it's Thursday. Thursday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've been busy this morning doing other soaps and things like that. So I'm just got a little minute to just have a look at this, see how it came out, because I think it looks pretty good. So I've got to start this end because that's the end I trim off. So I've just changed my cutter, the gauge on my cutter, to just cut this because I haven't used the slab mould for a minute there. So anyway, let me just get in position. So here we are, here's the soap. Looks like pirate coins or something. So let's get it cut into logs and then we'll chop up a few bars and see what it came out like. So hopefully it'll look lovely. I did actually watch back Mama Didn't Listen, that soap that I made in the same kind of style, but this one's a lot more subtle, as you can see. So it's got like that nice grey, like a nice grey colour, which is that olive green clay comes out grey, and then the yellow clay just kind of comes out like a soap colour, but the properties of it are quite nice for a soap bar. Only it's going to give some slick to the bar. It's not exactly going to do anything for your skin because it's a soap and it's for washing, you know. But it's still nice. So these look pretty good. Which way around? Like that. That's it. So I'll just cut a few on camera. Don't need to do all of them because I think we'll just get the gist from cutting a couple, and I don't want to be too long because of that parking. So the last thing I need is a parking ticket. Okay, I've just been buying some new containers today for some new ingredients that I've got. I buy in bulk now, whereas I used to have smaller containers. Like it's buying 25 kilos of things like sodium cocoa sulfate to make my whip soap and things like that, and it comes in these huge bags, and I've just changed it into a big container because that's what you're meant to do. So I like to go and spend a bit of money and buy a few. So just been labelling that stuff up out the back, and I think that's about it for today. After this, I have a little tidy up and then go back home, I think, or I might go to the landfill. I've got a ton of cardboard to get rid of because I've had a load of deliveries today, and now I've got loads of boxes, and oh, it's a pain. There's so much cardboard everywhere all the time. Anyway, I'll sort that out in a bit. So let's chop a few of these. I remember, I just want to take the very end off, I think. I have to be careful because I don't want to end up cutting into my beeswax thingy. My hexagons. There we go. So, hope you can see this okay. I'm a little bit far away from the camera, but you should get the gist of what I've made. It was a nice relaxed soaping session that was yesterday, so that was good. I'm glad it didn't accelerate on me. I wasn't expecting it to because I have made it before and I kind of know how it performs. I do like that little gold mica line I've got in there. I'll leave some pictures at the end so you can see some close-ups because you might be a little bit far away to see properly. But these are really nice, big chunks. I'm just going to weigh one and just see what weight I've got with those things on the top. I think they're about 15 grams. So it is, yeah, at the moment they're 175 grams, so that's quite a chunk. Quite a chunk. Now that's going to go through there, so I need to chop off there. And then there we go. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with these. I think they look quite nice, so I'll finish chopping up the rest and I'll be back for the next video. I don't know what I'm making next. I've just got actually a new order in from Candle Shack, so I ordered a load more fragrances because I only usually order 50 mils at a time just to make a batch of soap, and I usually have a little bit left over out of that because my sort of log molds only take 35-36 grams, so I always buy 50s just to test. So I've just bought a ton more. I think I've got about 14 new ones to have a look through, so I'll do that and we'll have a load more stuff to make. So that's that. I'm just going to finish up this and I'll see you for the next video. See ya!